and welcome to Pep Talk, where people can talk. For today's episode, we're going to talk about one of the greatest scientists in the whole world, Mr. Albert Einstein. Long before debate about his religion had arose, many had asked if Einstein is an atheist, or if does he believe in God? So for today's topic, what I'm going to do is give answers to your questions about his religion. So before I can give you answers, of course, I need to do some research and investigation. Sorry, I lost my signal. But let's go back to the real track. Now let's start from his early childhood. Born on March 14, 1879, in Germany, Albert Einstein was the son of Hermann Einstein, a salesman and engineer, and Pauline Koch. As a little child, he was raised in Jewish tradition and culture. Jewish people believe in Torah, which was the whole of the laws given to the Israelites at Sinai. They believe they must follow God's laws which govern daily life. Although he belonged in a secular Jewish family, he had lost his faith in his early childhood. As he had written in his biographical note, as he grew old, many had labeled him as an atheist, but he had defended himself. A God who rewards and punishes is inconceivable to him, for the simple reason that a man's actions are determined by necessity, internal and external, so that in God's eyes he cannot be responsible any more than an inanimate object is responsible for actions it undergoes. He believes that we have to content ourselves with our imperfect knowledge and understanding and treat values and moral obligations as a purely human problem, the most important of all human problems. Although he did not believe in a personal God, he indicated that he would never seek to combat such belief. In an interview published in 1930 in G.S. Varick's book, Glimpses of the Great, Einstein, in response to a question about whether or not he believed in God, explained, Spinoza believed that everything that exists is God. However, he did not hold the converse view that God is no more than the sum of what exists. God had infinite qualities, of which we can perceive only two: thought and extension. Hence, God must also exist in dimensions far beyond those of the visible world. Like Spinoza, Einstein was a strict determinist who believed that human behavior was completely determined by causal laws. For that reason, he refused the chance aspect of quantum theory, rejecting the concept of a God playing dice with the universe. It is interesting how he arrived at the conclusion in developing the theory of relativity. Einstein realized that the equations led to the conclusions that the universe had a beginning. He didn't like the idea of a beginning because he thought one would have to conclude that the universe was created by God. So, he added a cosmological constant to the equation to attempt to get rid of beginning. He said this was one of the worst mistakes of his life. Of course, the results of Edwin Hubble confirmed that the universe was expanding and had a beginning at some point in the past. So, Einstein became a deist, a believer in an impersonal creator, God. In conclusion, Einstein referred to his belief system as cosmic religion and authored an eponymous article on the subject in 1954, which later became his book Ideas and Opinions in 1955. The belief system recognized miraculous order which manifests itself in all of nature, as well as in the world of ideas, devoid of a personal God who rewards and punishes individuals based on their behavior. It was Einstein's belief in the struggle for the ethical good. Teachers of religions must have the stature to give up the doctrine of a personal God, that is, give up the source of fear and hope, and cultivate the good, the true, and the beauty in humanity itself. I hope you liked this episode, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and like.
I stay out too late.